I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All righty. Thank you all for being here. We'll call this meeting to order at 7:02 p.m. Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Von Crooks.
Here.
Benedetti.
Here.
Kabawatan.
Present.
Pate.
Here.
Perugi. Rodriguez. Rizeppa.
Here.
Quorum present, Mayor Rizeppa.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Zepper, I make a motion to excuse Councilman Perugi and Councilperson Rodriguez. Support.
Moved and supported. Is there any further discussions? Seeing none, it is unanimously so ordered. Next item on the agenda is the minute approval of the April 18th, 2022 regular meeting.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. All right, next up, presentations and proclamations. We have our state champion robotics team here. Get a motion to make this presentation
So
part of the
moved.
regular.
Support.
Moved, supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none. So if we could have Coach Nelson come down and join me here. See if, all right, cool, it works, great. Well, without further ado, and I will let you talk about all the wonderful things that the team has accomplished here, but I just want to tell everyone how really, really proud we all are of all of you. It's truly incredible to see me, I guess, since, I'm frankly not, I didn't graduate too much sooner than when this team started, but seeing even just from council and from, different perspectives and stuff too, I remember when this team first came here in 2014 or so, when they had their robot and did their first demonstrations in the lobby here for us. There was just a handful of kids then, and seeing the team continue to get bigger and bigger, and obviously the accomplishments you've all made because of how much work you've put into this, how much dedication it's truly taken from all of you. And now it's something that, frankly, you're the best in the state, and you should be proud of that, and that's for sure. So I want to, without further ado, I will turn it over to Coach Nelson. Then we've got some special gifts here, and I know that we've got a presentation for us here too with all the school stuff. So Coach Nelson.
Hey, thank you. So I'm going to ask my tech person if he can be given control.
Sure.
I think we can do that.
If not, we'll get one of the kids to help us.
Then I have a few programmers.
Any
We
one
should be
of
able to do it. All right. So thank you very much for inviting us to City Council today. We are a FIRST robotics team here in the state of Michigan. There are over 453 teams in the state. Currently, with our state win, we are ranked number 10 in the state. We could have ranked higher, however, because we were unprepared to win states, we were absolutely unprepared to go to Worlds 2 days later in Houston, Texas. We just could not get the funds moved out of our account fast enough or get hotels and airlines booked fast enough. We, however, did qualify due to our robot, which means the kids in 6 weeks built a robot that is a top-ranked robot in the state and in FIRST throughout the international system. So FIRST is about technology skills and STEM skills, which we all know is very important in today's changing economy. But STEM is not just computer programming. We also highlight the digital arts and written communication, social media, as well as many math skills. We have advanced fields of study with our alumni. We have a couple of alumni that have internships with NASA in the past. Several have gone to Kettering University, which is a top-tier engineering school. U of M, Michigan this year, we have a couple grads going to as well. I think we have a bias. And then they're also starting FIRST teams when they go out to universities in other states, and they're bringing that robotic knowledge with them into their careers. There is an alumni who is working in agriculture and bringing robotics into the fields so that we can produce food better and faster. So there's all kinds of different applications that can go on with your FIRST alumni experience. We have a couple of kids at the Center of Creative Studies who are working on marketing and digital art degrees. We did have challenges, just like everyone else with COVID. COVID stopped our season after one event in 2020. Particularly for me, that was hard because that was my son's senior year, so I saw that evaporate. But I was also overwhelmed with the students. Sorry, now I'm getting choked up. They flipped on a dime and they said, you know what? People can't get masks. They can't get face shields. So in those first weeks of the pandemic, where healthcare workers couldn't get face shields, and we didn't know how quickly things were spread, when our police department didn't get face shields, senior this year, Stephen Zanetti, saw the need, and all of a sudden we now have 7 3D printers in people's houses, and we are 3D printing about 500 face shields within 4 weeks that we delivered both to Trenton City police officers, we delivered them to the firefighters and to local dentist office and healthcare units, because even healthcare couldn't get shields fast enough. So this was before Ford started their large scale production. It was before the automakers got that up and running. So a lot of the FIRST teams around the country did the same thing and really put all of that student knowledge to work very rapidly, changing the direction of things that needed to happen. However, that did mean going into rapid reaction. Our team of 40 is now down to 20. But in good news, of that 24 members, half of them are female. We have one of the largest female groups within FIRST. We should be proud of that. We are after our state competition now. This is the Rapid React overview. This is what our field looked like this year, and that's what this robot will demonstrate for you later. You can see there's that, we call it a hub in the middle. That was 8 feet, 8 inches high, and that is how high the robot can shoot the cargo into. We can't get quite that high when we demonstrate it today because our ceiling isn't high enough. The robot can do about twice the ceiling height of this room. And then you can see the square boxes on the sides with bars. This is where it got really complicated. This is where at the end of the competition, you had to pick a bar and hang off of it. And the higher the bar, the higher the score. So that's where you see the hooks on our robot. I can say that we did not fall off once this season at all. So in first, you only get a 6-week build season. We find out what the game will be, and really we just basically see what you just saw. They don't tell us how to build a robot. And in 6 weeks, the kids use engineering design principles, and they have to design it and build it and CAD it and cut it out and find distributors for all of the parts that they need. So it is a time management skill as well as a product management to get the robot built. And during this time, you have the business team that is also doing all of the outside of the robot activities that have to get done within those 6 weeks as well. So it really does take all 24 students to get the robot ready to go to a competition in 6 weeks. Competition is fun. For those of you that didn't get to go to a competition, it is kind of like Comic-Con meets the Super Bowl halftime show. It is the hardest fun you will ever have. So this is a compilation of pictures from several of our competitions. And then if we move on, you'll see here the Banana Man. The Banana Man is now, due to the gracious professionalism and personality of Jonathan Houston in his banana suit, he is now known throughout First, and there was actually an outcry that the Banana Man was not going to be at Houston. It was crazy. This is our state championship at Saginaw Valley State University. When we compete, we are always an alliance with 3 teams. So this is the winning alliance. We won both the Davison Division, which was one of the 4 fields competing at the same time, because you have 160 teams competing at once. And you get down to 4 alliances or 4 teams that win that state competition. So again, our student experience is going to be, this is a 1 minute, I promise, clip. As soon as it loads, it might take longer to load than it will to run. Yep, I think we have lost communication with the field, as they say. So if I can have, oh, here we go. So you can see that is all 4 fields and the amount of people in that room.
Banana Man, yay.
Yes, there you go. Yes, there's a lot of music playing, a lot of conga lines. So as you can imagine, just shooting this film and editing it took hours, and to take a 4-day celebration of STEM.
Yay.
And to condense that down into a minute does take a lot of work on our business team side. So now I'm going to ask Stephen and Eli to come up along with the Banana Man and his vision board. The vision board has tape on it. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna move so I don't get hit.
I feel like I should get out of the way too. Don't take out the mayor. Explain what it does. We can do it while we're talking. Okay.
All right, so what's going to happen is we have this camera, which will track my board. I'm going to unveil the camera in a second. Watch out, it is a bright green light. So yeah, we're going to be picking up a couple of these as they shoot them at me. Why did I sign up for this?
Did you sign up for it or get volunteered?
I got volunteered, yeah. So
Yeah, so somebody can explain it.
So this is Limelight. It's a vision processing camera. So how we shoot at the hub that was shown in the video clips, there's reflective tape as shown on the board there. And this camera shines out a super bright green light. And there's a camera in the middle that can detect exactly where the tape is in space. So our turret tracks exactly to where that is and shoots at it. It's not going to be like super accurate here because we're not actually shooting at the real thing. But if you want to hold up the board, Jonathan.
We should show off the awesome board that our business team made.
Yeah, it has a TV built into the back of the robot. It's very cool.
That's cool. Try not to blind.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Oops. Here, back Jonathan a little.
Back up. So right there was he was searching for a target.
Right forward a little. There you go.
There it goes.
Yeah, so it tracks it, Jonathan. And then shoot. Just like that. Yeah, it's that with that one. I can up it a little bit. You can shoot it pretty far. Oh. Just like that. I'll walk around the robot with the limelight strip.
You talk about it and I'll demo the button.
You can see the turret will follow Jonathan if he's at a good distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, farther. There you go. And that's like perfect distance.
You're already hurt.
Not injured. No, it's the
So this allows us to shoot from anywhere on the field. It's very cool. It's our auto tracking turret. Now we can just line up a shot. Shoot. Just like that.
A couple other things we can demo here is the intake mechanism. So that comes up and down using pneumatic cylinders. It's kind of like hydraulics, but with air. And we have to do that because if someone's playing defense on us, we don't want them to break any of our parts, as well as it lets us get around the field quicker when it's inside and you don't hit things along the way. So that comes down and it's got a bar of wheels on it that spins that when we go to pick up a ball, it just sucks it right in. Then it sucks it into our elevator system. And so that stores the balls. And that has an automatic system to index where the balls are in it. You can see that it'll automatically go right in there.
It uses some beam brake sensors to know the position of the ball in the elevator.
And then, like you said, it goes through the turret system, which is what points it left and right, like that. And then it uses the limelight to change. It has a couple flywheels that change the speed of the robot, speed of the ball shooter. And then it also has a adjustable hood that moves up and down, like that. Yep. And this is just our searching algorithm. So if it doesn't see a target, it'll pan left and right until it sees it, and then it'll track on. Yeah. We're not. Yep. And then finally. All right. And then finally, it has the hooks that allow it to climb. So there it goes. Yeah, I think so. We don't have a.
Low voltage. Yeah, so this is what allows us to climb.
And then the bar would go in between the two hooks, and then it would pull itself off the ground. Yeah, just like that.
Nice.
Just to add a little something here, the announcer in the championship said driving in this spot was the best defense they've ever seen. Wow.
Yeah, we've got a lot of power on our drivetrain. So when Steve is driving the robot with the joystick, he has a lot of pushing power on other robots. Yeah, it was very cool. I think we played a lot of defense against Lapeer High School, and we shut them down.
Nice.
Good.
Thanks, guys.
No.
So what we will do too before we get this situated here, before y'all go, I know that the council will want to, if you want to have everyone on the team come down, everyone will certainly want to shake your hands as well. But I did want to give two parting gifts here, at least for you all as well. First one isn't anywhere near as cool as the second, I'll give you that much, but it's a certificate of commendation from the city of Trenton for you all that you guys can hang up and have as part of your team for forever. So, show of hands, who's seniors on the team, by the way? Okay, good chunk of you. So we know that some of you are going to be leaving soon and all that stuff, but every time you do come back home, we want to make sure that you get recognized for the accomplishment you guys have here too. Just know how very proud everyone in town is of all of you, and make sure you remember all the hard work that went into this and be proud of it for sure. So you all deserve it very, very much. So thank you all. Get this hung up and squared away for y'all, but again, anyone on the team, if you all don't mind coming down, I think everyone would like to shake your hand and say thank you for sure. So
Yep. Steven, you guys started out here. Eli, good job, you guys. Steve, we're proud of you guys. That's awesome. Coach, that's wonderful. You love what you do. Yep, great job. Great job. Good for you guys. Thanks for putting Trenton on the map. I like it. Thank you. Great job. Great job, Banana Man. You're the man.
Hey, so I want to hear why.
Good job.
Why you right away?
Great job, you guys.
No, 1 minute out.
Thanks for putting Trenton on the
I
map.
didn't know there was a story.
Well, you know what? You still made us proud. Great job, kiddo. I like those women involved. Hey, it's great. Thanks, you guys. Good job. Great job. Good job. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Thanks for coming down. Good job. Who's that?
Andrew Contreras.
Oh, yeah, I love him. Tell Andy I said hi, will you? Tell him Timber said hello.
I'm actually seeing him this weekend.
Oh, you are? Oh, great. I haven't seen him for a long time. Tell him hi. That's great. That's what I would say. That's what I was going to announce.
So we're not going to make y'all stay for the rest of the meeting, we promise, but I think we'd certainly be remiss too if we could just do a big round of applause for all the parents and mentors on the team. It obviously involves a lot of early mornings, late nights, a lot of driving and all that stuff, but we've all got children to be proud of here too. So great job, everyone. So.
Great job.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Heavy hitters. Hey, Stephen, I got a big plan for you. Now I know what you should do to be a
engineering?
billionaire. Make that thing
My
vacuum.
son wants to do.
You know, really. Let's make that big vacuum and load the dishwasher. We'll be all set. Cool. Right, I think so. Come on, Allison. Come on, get him.
No, I mean,
That's so
great.
cool.
I mean,
yes, it definitely made an impact.
great piece of equipment.
It's
Great
like I said,
project.
It is really funny.
Really cool. I was waiting for it to go. Just like firing a ball off or something. I'm like,
Awesome.
this is gonna be cool. It's all on camera.
Yeah, it might be.
Okay.
Would have made the
I was like being
reels.
full of rooms full of people smarter than I. I was glad everyone could come here today.
That's great.
So
Hey,
what do you
not-
know?
I mean, the bar is not low.
Yeah,
You set the bar high, so.
Yeah,
It's good seeing you. Take care.
Matt, good to see you, darling. I just am so proud of your
Yeah,
son.
well, I just have to
I
make
just-
sure we don't need
Oh,
to get like
God,
the county's
yes.
permission for
I
it
love
or
it.
something,
I'm
but
not-
We'll have it up.
I'm
soon.
just not surprised. Isn't that great? Remember when we put that up for JJ Puts and everything and Mary?
Oh, no,
Lynn
thank
Rice
you.
Club?
That was a
Those
great
guys
job.
are gonna be
That's really
stars.
cool.
So they,
That-
It's like one of the most enjoyable council meetings to see that thing run. Oh, the first time? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, thank you for being a part of it too. Yeah, we certainly appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Awesome. That's very cool. Well,
That's,
welcome and thank you.
that's cool. Thanks for bringing them down.
Oh, sure. Don't know if I mean, someone does, not me, but
Should be out in front of the Westfield and by the high school.
thank you very much.
sign.
Yep. All righty.
Not far from what
Gotta
you
take
do.
care of me someday, Alan.
Okay, so next item we have on the agenda here is a public comment regarding items on today's agenda. This portion of public comment we reserve exclusively for items on today's agenda. We'll have another opportunity for public comment at the close of the meeting here. If anyone's wishing to speak that's on the Zoom, please use the either under participants or reactions, the raise hand button. We'll get you queued up from there. We'll go to folks in person first and then those on the Zoom. We'd ask that anyone wishing to speak to the council begins with their name and address, limits their comments to 5 minutes, and directs all questions through me. So we'll give everyone just a second here. All right, not seeing any hands. We'll move right down the line here. First item we have on the agenda here from the city administrator, renewal of the building department services agreement with the city of Gibraltar. Let's see here. We've got Dean on the Zoom, but you've got the item here in front. Let me see if we got it. Yep. Okay, we'll get them queued up here. There you are. Take it away, sir.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Yeah, we're just looking for a renewal of the agreement with Gibraltar for building inspection services that we've had since about 2011. And this would be a 2-year renewal. There's also an escape clause if something comes up and either party wants to get out of the agreement, but otherwise seek your approval to execute a new agreement.
Let's so move.
Support.
Has been moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you very much, Dean. All right, we've got next up here from the city controller, delinquent accounts to be placed on the 2022 tax roll. Ms. Saul?
Sewer accounts in the amount of $198,242.83 and miscellaneous receivables that have not been collected in the amount of $8,770.50. Upon approval, the report will be forwarded to the treasurer for inclusion on the city's tax roll.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, it is unanimously so ordered. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, next we'll go to our disbursements and statements and then our reports. So I will defer to our Mayor Pro Tem, Councilwoman Pate.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to move to approve the authorized disbursements of May 2nd, 2022 in the amount of $996,000. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses today. $996,791.22.
Support.
Moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, it is unanimously so ordered.
Thank you. I'd also like to move to approve the Fire and Police Pension Board minutes, February 16th, 2022, and the Fire and Police Pension Board draft minutes dated April 20th of 2022.
Support.
Moved and supported. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, it is unanimously so ordered. All right, we'll go to other council business and I will kick things off and be very, very brief. I don't really have much tonight, but do want to remind everyone that I guess because it falls before our next regularly scheduled meeting, we've got the citywide garage sale on the 14th. So just obviously while you're out looking for your next treasures and things like that, just a reminder to be careful driving through the neighborhoods. A lot of folks coming in and out and just something to keep your head on a swivel for and all that good stuff. And then we will have another meeting before too, but wanted to remind everyone, while I unfortunately won't be able to make it, we do have our Memorial Day parade, the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend. I cannot recall the date off the top of my head. I believe that's the 28th at 10 a.m. So always a great event and really, really wonderful ceremony to honor the fallen veterans out in front of the library as well. So that's actually all I have this evening. And I will turn it over to, I think first up, we have Councilwoman Pate tonight.
Well, thank you. I just wanted to say that the DPS has been doing a great job cutting the grass. I know that's, a new thing we're taking on again this year, and it looks really good. It's just, there is a big difference. And so I'm really glad that we decided to move forward with cutting most of our own grass, at least.
I put a few things on my council page. For example, we can give kudos to the Beaumont Trenton nurses. They won some kind of award. It's pretty exclusive, my husband said, who happens to work for Beaumont and was trying to explain to me, but they got some accommodation for the service that they provide our city of Trenton and, you know, our region as well. And trying to think if there's anything else, but it's pretty quiet too. So just hopefully we enjoy some good weather here coming up, and I'll pass it along to the next. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. We'll go over to Councilman Cabowatton.
Thank you. You know, again, Kevin, thank you to you and your team. You planted a couple new trees over at the Cultural Center the other day. It looks really nice over there. And, you know, thank you to Kevin's team for all the work they do over there, as well as the volunteers that work over there, and Mr. Beaker and his efforts as well. So the Cultural Center is starting to really come together again, as it always does every year, and it looks great. Again, congratulations to the Trenton Robotics team. You know, there's like, every time they bring the robot out, it's just a cool meeting. And they're such a fun group, and to see that they won states and, you know, did a great job at it. Look forward to seeing what they do next year. So that'll be cool. And then just a reminder, you know, Mother's Day is coming up. So, you know, to all the moms out there, you know, I think it's this Sunday's your day. So congratulations. And I know I've got a couple that I have to acknowledge in my house, and my mom and my mother-in-law as well. So other than that, that's all I have this week. Kind of a short one, but thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Councilman. Councilwoman Bond Crooks.
I really am just going to echo what they said and say I'm really excited about the tornadoes. They just get bigger and better, and I'm just so proud of those kids. And that little Steven Zanetti that was down here, you know, he initiated a lot of that, and he's also our valedictorian this year, you know, the senior class, and got some great kids that are in the top 10, and hope we're going to honor them soon. But no, it's nothing exciting going on right now. And go ahead, Wendy.
Timber, I was going to ask you, you're on the TEF. Did they do sponsor some of the tornadoes, or do you want to take some credit for that?
You know what? I do not know. I didn't hear that.
I think back in the day
they did before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know if they did this year.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the final things for this year, but
Yeah,
you know,
I think you guys got that program off and running too.
We did.
so,
We did a few years back when they started out, and it's just gotten, like I said, bigger and better. I love it. Nothing like investing in our own kids. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman. Councilman Benedetti.
It's always fun to go last because you really have to say anything. Well, yes, congratulations to the robotics team. Excuse me. It was amazing to watch that thing. I could only imagine watching it in an arena, what it would do. And then also to Kevin and his guys, it does. I mean, people may think we're trying just, you know, to pat you on the back, but the grass looks way better than it has any other time. So I think it's an investment that, it may or may not cost us more money in the long run, but I think it's better for us. It looks better. Hopefully there won't be the complaints that we get and things like that. So it's a great job on that part of it. That is it.
Yeah, thank you. For what it's worth, I mean, I know we're only a couple weeks in. I haven't gotten a complaint about grass yet. So it's a
not
good
too
sign.
long or all over the sidewalk.
Yeah,
or
I
the
don't know.
street or,
Give it time, but it's it's like I said, a couple weeks in, but it's great.
It'll happen.
Oh, for sure. But no, it's definitely a testament to the good crew we've got there. That's for sure. So next up, we will go. Madam Clerk, do you have anything for us tonight?
Yes, I would like to thank everybody for their support to my entire family. During the last week, I just lost my mom, and I just want to thank everybody for just all their thoughts, prayers. Everybody for stopping by, for sending flowers, for sending food. The treasurer's office for helping my office out during the time that I was missing. Eric for holding down the fort, my deputy, he's awesome. Eric and Kathy, just my entire family here at the city. So I just really appreciate everything. I have to give a special thanks to Dean for all his support, Keith, Chief Anderson, firefighters, Essen Davis, and George Sumner. We have the best fire department. We say it time and time and time again, but we truly have the best fire department. And I'm just blessed to have them. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much from my entire family. And then lastly, I just want to mention that our next regular council meeting is on Monday, May 16th. There will be a public hearing ahead of time at 6:30, and that is for anybody that wants to come in. It's to make comments regarding the proposed budget for the 2022-2023 year fiscal budget. And the regular council meeting will follow the public hearing at 7 p.m. And that's it for me. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Madam Clerk. Let's see, from the assessor department, I don't know if Ms. Barnett was going to make it on. Don't think so. We'll go to our treasurer, Mr. McCullough.
Yes, thank you very much. Just a couple things. I wanted to explain a little bit, add a little clarity to the minutes. Both the pension board and the OPEB board are submitting their minutes in a draft form now. And that just allows for you all to get the information a little bit quicker. So if you've got any questions, we can respond in a little bit more timely manner. So that was one thing we wanted to do. And if anybody had any questions. The other thing is, the robotics, TEF has been part of that robotics program. It started it. Hasn't been involved financially as in the past, but boy, you win a state championship and everybody wants to jump on board. Let me tell you, and in a way, we are the Trenton Educational Foundation and the Trenton Rotary are giving out scholarships, are presenting scholarship, awarding scholarships, and there are at least 3 of them that I recognize within the robotics group. I'm very proud of them. We're all very proud of them. I got really excited. I wish I'd looked at the agenda a little bit closer because I would have been down there and helped to congratulate them as well. Anyways, thank you all. That's it.
Great. Thank you very much, Mr. McCullough. We certainly appreciate that. All right. Any of our department heads have anything this evening? We'll go to anyone in person first. And if anyone on the Zoom has anything, feel free to toss your hand up. All right. No one rushing to the top there. Okay. So we'll go to public comment here. If there's anyone wishing to speak, this would be the opportunity here. We'll go to folks in person first and then those on the Zoom. For those on the Zoom, if you're wishing to speak under, depending on the software you've got, either participants or reactions. And then from there, we'll get you queued up once you click raise hand. So we'll go to anyone wishing to speak. If you could please begin with your name and address, direct all comments through me. We'd ask that you limit your comments to 5 minutes. I'm not sure what's going on with my Zoom screen here, but we'll get that figured out whenever. So, all right, Mr. Epps, how are you, sir?
Good evening, everyone. City council members, city leadership. I just wanted to take the time to introduce myself to great city of Trenton. My name is Walter Epps, and I am candidate for Wayne County Sheriff. And just a little bit about myself is I actually worked with the Sheriff Department. I retired from the Sheriff Department. I worked many of our units in the Sheriff Department, ran and or worked as an officer and command officer. So I know how what it takes to run our Wayne County Sheriff's Department. I think that right now the Sheriff's Department is in great need of leadership. And with my background with the Sheriff's Department, I have a background in military. In fact, I have more than 27 years with the military. I'm currently in the Navy Reserves. I'm an officer in the Navy. And I'm going through the Navy's War College right now. So I have a tremendous background in leadership. Again, I don't want to get into a long spiel. I don't want to bore everybody. But again, Walter Epps, candidate for Wayne County Sheriff. And I do look forward to meeting with, again, the leadership and the citizens of this great city in the very near future. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Mr. Epps. Thank you for being here. That was perfect timing, actually. So and we are at public comments. So yeah, just in the nick of time there. So it has to begin with your name and address that you limit your comment to 5 minutes and then direct all questions through me, the chair.
Okay. Well, my name is Monica Conyers, and I am a candidate for Wayne County Executive. And I just wanted to come here and listen and see what all your concerns are. I know that my husband, Congressman John Conyers, used to have this district. I'm all dressed in white because I just came from over the OES meeting over at the hall over there. But I just wanted to come and, tell you a little bit about myself. I am a lifelong Detroiter. I've always lived in Wayne County. I've never lived anywhere else. My husband, I used to drive him down here sometimes when he would come to council meetings and just sit outside and wait for him. And I just think that this is a very good community. I have a few family members that live here. I like what you have done with the communities thus far and the council members. I think that I believe in keeping communities strong, keeping our roads done. I don't believe in balancing the budgets on the county, on the backs of retirees and taking away their health care. I believe in everybody doing their fair share to make this fair and equitable and amicable so that everybody survives and everybody is able to do what's best for their communities. So after listening on Zoom, if there's anything that you all may need from me as your new county executive, I don't know, it's premature, but please call on me because I'll be here to help as my husband did. And I promise to make you proud. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it, Ms. Conyers. All right. Is there anyone else wishing to speak to the council? I'll check on Zoom here too. Got anyone? No. Nobody else running up there. All right. If not, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved and supported. Is any further discussion? Seeing none, unanimous so ordered for adjournment at 7:41 p.m. So take care, everyone.